Getting straight into the game. It's big on the CT side. Mousesports is pick and ropz is right out the hut. Players down secret. It's not a lower play though. That bomb is in the A site and twistzz is dropping in desperately. We know his pistols can be good, but not today. 2-on-3. karrigan can cut down cxg, who's come up the vent, but he's only buying time for chrisj and the site, who gets one tap by twistzz. karrigan now in the clutch. Bomb for him and he's got twistzz out of the round, but cxg swings the door back and big find the retake.
You know, they were looking good then as well. However, you know, I do think that if you're Mouse, you needed to get at least one of them. At that event, you know, they drop out right away. They go 0-2 down, and it's just the end of the road. Whereas Big, they crunch all the way through. They finish 5th. Not an incredible performance by any stretch of the imagination, but much better than that of Mousesports.
Well, the aggression from Big has been punished in this round. twistzz
Having to take up his position in main as they want to get a move on. They are losing players by the second, and what was once looking good is now starting to look very, very dire.
Nah, it could be on purpose, man. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Who the hell buys a Bison?
Me and Frozen play all the time, right? And he's always buying up this gun. twistzz up on top of the hut, though, kind of bids them farewell right away. And this is a slaughter of a round. It's left onto ropz. Well, swipe twistzz out of the round.
25 on the clock. twistzz is tucked down behind the box. ropz can't see him. He's got to clear xantares first. Oh, nice shot. Players below him. cxg is tucked, and twistzz is going to trade in the one-on-one. cxg gets tapped. cxg gives it another peek, gives it a go. Oh, missed shots. They're getting closer. Frozen's just around the corner. blamef spotted with a deagle. He's going to take down the AWP. There's a chance now for Mousesports, but twistzz rids them of Frozen on the ramp room. blamef's trying to trade with that orb. He gets tagged up. twistzz waiting for a second man. Double peeked, and blamef with the kill. 15 seconds. Is there even time for the plant? There's a player on lower to stop this exact contingency. xantares is here. Can he finish off chrisj? 7 seconds. No cover. xantares with the bomb dropped, and blamef just trying to get this trade.
This could be good. karrigan can draw the attention away. And then ropz is like this nasty little surprise thing you never wanted to meet. You're just ready to only fight karrigan. And even then, that's proven to be a big enough challenge. twistzz,
oh dear,
will drop the bomb at least. twistzz not the kind of guy you want to give a bomb to, but there's ropz with this surprise out through the door. And Mousesports, they will find a second.
Oh dear. Oh, the timing. chrisj away. Lobby push, but he does deal with it well. twistzz finds a kill outside, and xantares holding down the ramp room. 2 kills. Bomb drop. Frozen has his lurk in the yard that has once again come through, but it's all too little too late. He may have found a kill. cxg's here with the orb, and he has got the shot, as he often does. And again, a crunch in the lobby for Big. k1to, does he check this? ropz is very ready, but k1to's got the flick back. chrisj with the orb, missing his shot, and k1to opens up a double in the lobby. Mousesports, they have to commit to B. It's all they've got in this round, and look who's here.
Oh, xantares, only one at the end of that spray, but a bit more damage done. Frozen trying to hold the vent rotate. k1to's fast out of it. Falls to blamef, who's trying to catch this timing back into the vents, but spotted by twistzz. And now 2 players here. Ooh, that's a nice kill on the swing, but k1to is still a problem. While this is happening, twistzz has left ramp and rotates to heaven, so he's here early, and blamef is not ready for that.
Oh dear.
That is a really nice call.
Just wallbang karrigan through hell. That is ridiculous. xantares is on B already, but they're going to trade him after 1. k1to holding on to the hell side with cxg and giving up that lower sight, and twistzz needs to double back as he sees yard is clear, but it's not. chrisj is crawling round, looking to cut off rotates here. Big can take the vent instead, because twistzz has this position. twistzz and very loud on his drop with k1to, and the retake is on for Big.
And they're trying to get stuck in quickly. Frozen's holding this little gap in the door, and was hoping that karrigan was going to come in to help out. chrisj missed shot on this scout, and again, not given a third chance. It's left to ropz, who's up on top of the silo, pressured from...
Kind of a staple for xantares' play. He's a menace from here, lines up 2. blamef just scared to leave the control room now. Rightfully so. We're going to try to pie him off. k1to may see a gun barrel. Yes, he does. blamef has been sniffed out.
chrisj has been given this bomb plant in the A site, and tap on a twistzz. So now down to this 1v3, but pushing the lobby is twistzz. Chris, you need your gun out. You need your gun out. You're trying to walk heaven, but twistz's already there.
Leaving ropz in this position. k1to on B. xantares is already dead. k1to needs the strong hold, and he's got bmas gone as well. Double down for k1to. Not a third, but that's a great try. And 20 seconds puts Mousesports a man down in the post plant.
Yeah, that's what they needed. Big break right there in lower. Bomb still gets planted from Frozen. karrigan on 45 HP. Also navigating his way down there. And Frozen's just got a tuck in the site. He can't escape. Searson with AWP looking on.
Hello? Do they think it's A? They saw no one on B. They're like, well, he planted. He's not anywhere. He's behind the boxes. Big have heard this wrong. They think it's the A site, and they're running desperately, only to realize that that is not the case. Wait, A's clear?
twistzz, you said it was A.
Well, it's time to kick up the pace and notch. Fast out the door, ropz pulling out the rifle last second with a flashbang, but k1to again spraying away. They get down the vent, but what cost? Big with 2 kills. Mousesports have B, but Big ain't falling for it this time around. twistzz, lots of damage on the second, and even with the bomb plant, Frozen is trapped in the lobby by xantares' push.
I don't think there's going to be any confusing this one right here. Chris drops the smoke just to try to get out of the line of sight. Just to find some better positioning. There goes Frozen as sort of a backup plan. And chrisj on 15 HP. He does have an AK. Breaks the control room window. Tries to do a little bit of a xantares positioning.
chrisj has this horrible knack for always being the last guy surviving in these horrific situations.
twistzz is playing the red box. There's many more players to be found. bmas dropped on the corner. twistzz with a second and a third. Bomb at his feet, and Frozen dead in the water. k1to has his cover. twistzz tries to escape, and while it will be punished, it's a 1-on-5 for ropz. We've seen so many of these awkward situations for Mousesports, and none of them converted yet. And not even giving ropz the kill either. Oh, it's twistzz on the roof. Big with just 1 smoke and 1 flash trying to cross the yard, but he's tapped by bmas. k1to makes it into main. It's a bit of an A split for Big with the bomb going ramp side. ropz drops 1 sis and might want to double back, but bmas has found another. k1to is gone, and this ramp play has been abandoned by Big. Nice hold for Mousesports. Can they keep it up in the 2v5?
Oh, bmas certainly can. Tapped out the round by Searson, but there is the response.
Hell, if ropz calls for it, might not need the help, although xantares is dirty at the best of times. And there it is. He finds ropz with the second shot. twistzz moving in as well, taking a lot of room on the ramp. Big can drop B and plant if they want. They're looking to wrap A again. k1to dropped in main. They're coming from heaven. twistzz missed shot, but he responds the second time around, much as xantares did. Big, never giving up, never going down, and now Mousesports left in a 2-on-4. That force might be everything for Big.
Oh boy.
It's all on the in-game leader. 1-on-4, does have twistzz in the back. Chris is lower, watching the cross. twistzz trying to entry. bmas alongside Chris. Oh, dead immediately. Nice shot. bmas, oh, he's a beast with a pistol. He's doubled up with the dig. Bomb retrieved, and they can back out as Mousesports have dropped 3 players lower. They're hunting these kills. No one is looking. karrigan with a spray, and he's going to be able to find 1. Searson traded off of that dig. Frozen is here as well. Mousesports.
And with ropz beginning a rotation down through the vent, time becomes the problem for twistzz, and he needs both these kills, and he needs them now. There's the first onto Frozen. Gonna try and get into B, and he does have time.
Oh, no!
He doesn't have time because he didn't have faith. And
Molotov keeps Big trapped.
Yeah, just stuck in now. They've got to commit one way or the other, and it looks like they've got to go towards this lower site. ropz hiding in the control room window. He's not going to last very long. twistzz, right place, right time, and again. Finds karrigan. Begins to make this look like a 13th round for Big.
Okay.
Oh, Chris can catch a good timing there onto twistzz. But as you mentioned, Hugo, there is no kit in place. So Mouse, they've got to be very, very fast now. Or else these force buy wars are set to continue. chrisj from ramp could get the info that both players are here. k1to tries to hold the line. xantares in the double door spamming, but they are on the defuse, and there he is, run down by Frozen.
A has to offer, and so they'll commit to this lower site. bmas in xantares, and chrisj supporting from ramp.
Smoke out for the cross. xantares gets bested by bmas. Now that leaves k1to. What's he going to be good for here? Not much time. Looks for the plant. Gets spammed into oblivion by chrisj.
They are stacked pretty favorably. Down towards
no.
lower with karrigan there early. However, ropz has just left ramp. Oh dear. They get ramp control. Chris is going to hear it like, ropz? They're in hell. ropz tries to get it back under control, and he will, thankfully, but Chris is caught. It gets a little bit ugly. Deagle from xantares picks up another, and karrigan having to rotate in through the vent, bailed out by ropz, who's on for the ace, but karrigan steals it away.
Of course. There's no smokes to obscure his vision out there, and look at him go.
Yeah, karrigan hasn't really wielded that weapon. It's been chrisj and ropz, mainly chrisj. But the results are there. ropz hitting a second shot. Orb coming back out from secret, and ropz hangs around. You can't afford to do that against citizen. Fast in the server. karrigan not letting xantares, and a pick is all big have to work with. chrisj on the cross, and he's got his own AWP deep flash. It's going to get him though. ropz turns around, and now he sprays them down. Only one.
Oh man.
Tizian with a deagle. Frozen drops the B lurk. tabseN is out of the picture, and big can go lower, but they've not got that real estate there thanks to tabseN's departure of the round. Frozen opens a door and goes back to double to keep big on their toes. karrigan's come down vent as well. Mousesports, can they put a stop to this plant? Molly hits Frozen. That might have been heard. No one's tapped the bomb yet. 20 seconds though. There comes the plant. Mousesports have to respect it and play for the retake.
Seriously looking through decon. Isn't going to land a shot just yet, but with this bomb planted, 3-on-3, Frozen makes his move, finds two, and now it is just seriously. chrisj and blamef on the other side. seriously with an AWP, decides to get close up in the sight.
Oh my.
Both players coming through the double door. Here we go. It's going to be a grimy end to this round. I can feel it right now. seriously just waiting. AWP peek. chrisj, not good for it. And now they're stuck on each other in the smoke on top of the bomb. There's no way Mousesports get this defused now. seriously, right place, right time, right answer, and everything in between. 13 for big. And blamef playing on the floor in the site. They're going to try to pincer now, making their move.
Oh, blamef. There's one. Can he find anything else? Does have support from the hut if needed. Well, actually, never mind that. They both get dropped. chrisj through the vent, but tabseN holding it.
There's karrigan's orb, though. It's been some time since we've seen it in the server. And he's going to get traded. Caught out on the smoke fade. Frozen with lower, but nothing in terms of contact, even though big have this outside control. Again, looking for the A split. blamef spotted. ropz with his back turned, and now blamef is all that stands on this A site. Again, getting one, but can he do any more?
He's got to go absolutely huge here, does blamef. And the moment he swings, the flash is good, but it's only one. Frozen now, all the pressure on him. citizen, the man who bested him last time in the clutch, waiting in main, but Frozen plays the delay play. They throw that molly in, so he's here, and they're not ready for it, but citizen with the flick background.
Damn.
As well, Mousesports, are they ready for this one? It's only ropz. tabseN selling the fake to perfection. ropz knows they're out in the ramp room, and he's stalling the shot, but keto taps him out, and karrigan's coming through a smoke. It's desperation. Mousesports just trying to patch the wound, but Tizian's in the A site, putting in more bullets. blamef on his own has to be the hero. Once again, we've said his name a lot, but this time it's got to be something. xantares is gone. He hears keto rapping. blamef holding on with the pre-fire, but keto is quick, and karrigan running through the molly to try and keep this map alive. It doesn't look possible.
Yeah, he needed that first kill while the planner was on it. Does tag citizen down to 48. Does find the kill on the citizen. It's keto v karrigan. In this upper site, it's not going to go karrigan's way. keto, best him 16-11 on the scoreboard. We see Big pick up this first map of the series, and we see ourselves going to a break. You're watching the Intel Extreme Masters.
On to xantares.
We know blamef is sick of rifling, but man, his pistols have been great today, from USP taps to deagle down. Like to see that for Mousesports. Definitely going to save face in a matchup like this, but ropz double tap from CT. He was low from the mid fight, and he still put up one hell of a hold. Big trying to cross with no smokes, and they come to regret it. karrigan giving them a little bit to shoot at, and Tizian will take it back. ropz does find a third tap, and he's going to clean up the round.
Potentially, Big can get away with this going unchecked until it might be too late. There's the spot from Frozen in the B site. He sees them getting up through mid. And now him and ropz have got to try and hold on. Pressured from both the tunnel and window. The Scout D combo deals with ropz right away. Frozen on the MP9. How's he managed that? Gets away with two. Stays alive. Oh, and a third as well.
Well, quickly down middle we go with Big Clan. karrigan waiting on the other side of the mid doors. Is his SMG going to reign supreme? It would appear so. He almost has his third, has two already, and ropz will be there to clean it up.
Trying to hold down this B site, but he's also responsible for mid. They've certainly left him with a lot to worry about here. And with k1to edging his way into the B site, he gets the info that it's clear. ropz is very late on this window peek, and they're already holding it. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one.
You might be crazy, Harry.
I swear on the minimap, that's where it looked like it came from. Maybe I'm making that up. That was weird. They get out through short anyway. xantares first in, and chrisj first down. karrigan trying to hold. Will get one, but quickly has his head taken off by twistzz.
Landed for Cat.
Might have to be another save.
It's all a ruse. It's back to B where the or one of these two orbs sits.
Oh, ropz, there's one. Can he get any more? They are already in, and that's where Frozen swings in to help him out. Damage onto twistzz, and this might put a stop to the B plate. There is twistzz trying to get out through middle, and he does best karrigan in the head-to-head. However, this bomb has been dropped into the B site.
There's no time.
Themselves just be at the mercy of Big's executes, but they still have to deal with it. Coming straight into B, ropz with the cross, with the shot, and twistzz does trade fully blind. Frozen, the only man left on this site. karrigan's throwing in all his util, and Frozen swings, dropping the bomb. Oh dear, it's getting hairy for Big now as karrigan swung through the smoke, and cysn is late. He can't see a thing with his util all over the site. Oh, trying his hand at the shot, but Frozen jumps on the box and he fights. A lot of saves on A.
There hasn't been a lot of kills in this game. Like outside of you know, like the early rounds where Mousesports were removing everyone. A lot of Big's victories have just been getting 2 kills and then the round ending. Big have also saved a lot. It's come down to a lot of these late plays, which hasn't helped either. Now, finally, chrisj given a chance, but he's looking cold as ice right about now. We need a bit more from Chris, and there's the first. He is trapped, though. Make no mistake about it. They know he's here, and they just keep spamming. It was just a matter of when, not so much if, that chrisj falls there. Big combined. k1to trying to put more to his name, but the flashes are good, and he's burning there, doesn't realize. That nade rains in, karrigan peeking with it. Fast up through Cat. Chris once again gonna get tested here. And headshot through the wall on the first peek. That's him already bowing off the angle. It's a little bit awkward now for Mouse. They know that this play... Look at Big Man, they're having to sneak on in. Oh, that orb shot from Chris just whistling by cysn, but it's karrigan with all the glory right now. 2 in the round. Swinging in for a bit more. twistzz does deal with Chris, and even more damage from twistzz, but it's Frozen and bmas trying to steal the show.
Big know that AWP is going to be on the A site as well, so crossing on the A site is going to be a bit of a danger, and they might just drop back into a mid to B. That seems to be a go-to. Big right back for it. Smokes on either side. ropz is flashed off. He's tucked to the box. Is k1to going to check it? Yes. The spam of the Tech-9 takes him down, and Frozen holding on his own. The anchor inside of B, and twistzz grabbed the orb to trade him out. karrigan flashed through, is punished by the deagle.
To a bit of a slow start here.
Oh, cysn, he's finally got the long orb, but no one's giving him a fight. They flash through, they get bmas in the pit. karrigan, lovely dink, but going back in for more will spell his end. bmas, are they ready for this cross? They never saw it thanks to the util, and now bmas finally in a position where he can unleash. Chris gonna swing with the scout. cysn still holding on, flashing him out, and bmas, he's so blind. twistzz gonna take him. Finally all on Chris, and really not the gun for the job. Blinded, mollied, and nice shot.
Oh, Frozen is looking good. Can he get any more? twistzz with the peek, but doesn't want to give anything else over. Frozen's now looking to go for this. ropz is like, hell yeah, I'm on board. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. There's the swing on the twistzz. They've got to get on this bomb quick. Frozen does have a kit, but it's cysn back at long that could cause problems. However, that kill onto Frozen in the site, even though it is immediately traded. The ropz going to start dumping his utility in, but cysn was holding for that sight swing from karrigan. And now, because of the flashes, they know ropz is here as well. They're holding this smoke. Frozen does get up onto Cat and does also have utility he can chime in with. Gonna have to be a pretty gnarly flash to set up ropz, but actually, there's one. cysn, missed shot, and now that bomb dropped. It's all left onto twistzz. Bomb out in the open, 20 seconds. He needs this kill into CT, and hiding on the elevator is ropz with the swing.
And right now, they're going to get that A site for free if they go that way. chrisj with an AWP at long. He'll be able to pivot, focus his attention there. That smoke going off, that might just be the indicator.
Mousesports know, but what can they really do at this point? It's up to a retake. karrigan's going to go in early on his lonesome, but he can't drop the bomb on the cross. twistzz, only jump shots are available for karrigan. Scout can't see him up close. karrigan's right below the scope, and twistzz trapped as well. karrigan fighting for his life, eventually traded by the one rifle in the round. twistzz moving into the site to cover lost ground. blamef swinging him on the ramp, and it's frozen to steal that kill away, even with the plant for keto. Mousesports are winning.
Now that
Proper sweaty.
is a smoke. Wow, mid to B smoke out. twistzz is going to be leading the charge and also the first one to the grave. ropz has been stopped. That's going to leave frozen inside of this site, tucked in at the car. Things are about to get sporty for him.
Oh, they're so ready for karrigan as well. He's come through so many of these CT smokes on the mid to B splits, and he's always been taken down by Big. They're very ready, and now set up for a retake with two-man deficit for Mousesports. Oh dear, they're getting picked apart by the AWP. CSGO beats her up, and Mousesports with a pace right out with that smoke. chrisj running towards the site. keto getting tagged as xantares sees everything. He drops off, but twistzz has gone through the smoke with one of his own, and chrisj needs this entry. He can't get it. frozen cutting off rotates, but does it even matter at this point? The bomb is loose, and karrigan
Play happen. Now do bear in mind that ropz as well is looking for a late entry out through long, and twistzz is there, so he's just playing a timing game. That does rely on his teammates though, finding success up through the catwalk and not all dying immediately. That's going to be the ultimate test here. Tag from CSGO, gonna deal with karrigan. Bomb going down though as blamef is under the crosshair of twistzz, now up into it, and not where you want to find yourself. The USP with a double. What? He kind of lost the round. Now admittedly, right, you'd be 2-on-4, you'd be hard pressed to win it anyway. ropz is beginning this rotate back to try and get the bomb.
Wow.
Damn.
There go the two long players. karrigan does get out through cat. ropz is still on his journey to retrieve this bomb from T-spawn. And now there's even the chance that he could get wrapped through the doors at long. They're going to hear him rotating in. xantares could even drop the bomb in middle. So this is a little bit scary. ropz taking this fight. He's got no other choice. He's trying to get by and just stay alive. karrigan dropping down. They're trying to get this kill onto xantares while he's in mid, but the read from xantares. Now, both these other players were spotted at long A, so ropz has this info. He's got a clear path into the B site. Getting across these doors is going to be a bit of a challenge, though. Does live to tell the tale. And bomb now down, but actually he's going for the fight. The molly's landed in behind him.
through this.
And he likely will. Molotov comes out, xantares waits at the ready, and ropz was even more ready. Now keto's got a lot to do in this B site. Peeking from the window, they're gonna peek him from the tunnels too. A quick shot on the frozen, and that's all he's good for. While the M4 that was netted for the side of Mousesports gets taken out towards CT, and chrisj will get the bomb planted.
Oh, were they gonna? No, I was wondering if they were gonna attempt the boost, right? The same one that CSGO used against them. Around out the half, chrisj dealing with twistzz, leaving it all on CSGO. In towards the doors he goes, but chrisj is on the angle. Oh, xantares up close. keto gonna get dropped. xantares looking for the trade. Flash blind as ever.
Man.
And it's ropz with the double entry. There has been... karrigan snuck out here into mid. twistzz expects it, reads it, deals with karrigan. And so while Mouse have got long, they don't really have it. There's a molly on the car as well, and that's going to lead them to believe that it's clear, but CSGO was here the whole damn time.
Be surprised to see them go back to B. It's been good to them, but CSGO is not. And they've beat his timing. They're actually coming down the stairs. He's got a flick, but CSGO's great at that. One shot and a double down as well. He even hit the collat onto blamef, finishes the job, and goes in for more. CSGO has had enough with your meddling ways, Mousesports. There is an AWP in the tunnels, but that's the bomb on the back of chrisj, and CSGO.
That shot has given up the aim of the game, right? If it hasn't, I'm a little bit worried for Mouse. They throw the Molotov again. And once again, it is too shallow. So CSGO
Oh dear.
still, now they're like, well, he can't be car. He mollied it twice, and there he is at car, rearing up. CSGO forged in the fire, forged in the flames, and laying down the pain at long. Frozen with, once again, one final shallow Molotov. Now this time they're really hoping they've because, you know, it's worked so well every other time. Oh, Searson. Could be the case, right? Certainly looks like something in the wheelhouse. Ooh. The one thing that, I mean, now with that kill coming in, it could be a possibility, right? You think you've softened up the B site, but there is still two here. And they realize that now. They see both chrisj get a best Keto, and ropz might get caught by the tunnels push. He gets out of the site just in time. This is wild. ropz is like, well, where the hell has he gone? Who am I up against? Houdini, ropz back into the site. He gets caught with the nade out. And ropz bests him. Now, the nade does find good damage, but it's nothing to write home about. It's still a 2-on-4.
3-on-3 currently.
And this slowdown has given so much time for Big to rotate these players in. They are all over A. And Mouse, they kind of sense that something's awry. They get out of there, and now it becomes a wild race into B. But first, middle, xantares caught by karrigan. Still good for one. ropz left in the clutch. Starting to make his way in through cap, but this has been heard. karrigan could give over a fight here, and that is the last thing you want to do, is open up a 1v1 for ropz, who now is probably more interested in this than ever, knowing that there's a fight open in middle. But chrisj holding from the window. That shot missing is given the 1v1 over. Oh no, that was the worst case scenario for Mouse. chrisj with the trade. Force, him and Frozen have been the two making all the difference. karrigan, knowing now that it matters more than ever that he delivers, opens up with a double and leads by example on this charge into the A site. Frozen wrapping twistzz, and it's Keto and Searson left in a 2v4. First man down, it's bmas on with one. Keto a double. Frozen wrapping in through mid. chrisj alone in the site, and Frozen's got to hit an impeccable timing. Searson is rotating up towards middle, so Frozen's got this one locked in. Keto now pressured from two fronts at once. His attention divided, and chrisj up and over into a third map for Mouse. The battle continues. Big versus Mousesports draws to a close on Dust, and we go to a third.
On A, they've given away the site. The smokes are coming down, and Big are dropping into the pit with a moto smoke as well. Lots of room for Big to set up post plants. This is a near impossible retake for Mouse. bmas swings long, and twistzz out in mid to take him down. Frozen on the retake. We have double nades that were meant to stop a B play, but now Mousesports are going to have to use them on a retake. Not easy, especially not when they're down another man. ropz finding Frozen in ult, and nice grenade onto xantares. Second one forces him out, and karrigan finishes the job, but Mousesports with a lot on their plate.
Oh, Keto on the upswing, and chrisj just
ropz leading up short with the bomb as well. Shot by his team. Actually, no, through the smoke from long by ropz, who will try and get away, but the reload is heard, and Searson stabs him in the back. Mousesports triple stack inside of A with the long wrap dead as well. This could get dicey, but ropz has the entry. bmas fighting for his life, and some low players on the other side. One shot left. He couldn't do it. It's great. I mean, I'm sure he'll do 86 damage and then get cleared. No, he gets it. Nice stuff. Oh, the crunch, the pistols, they're in play.
Oh my
Mousesports have overrun the apartments. ropz are going to try and chase him down with a MAC-10, but AKs have been grabbed and chrisj has backed up. Oh boy, giving the bomb away is a good call here for Mouse, who don't want to get overwhelmed in the apartments. But now Big, they've got to meander around a 2-on-4. They've got the util to do so, but with only SMGs, they are out-armed. Back to B where the guns don't sit, and this is a good gamble for Big. They know Mousesports got 2 rifles out of this, and so they'll likely just stay on the A site. Moto smoke down will keep these players here as Big run the gauntlet to B.
Yeah, they're out. Frozen considered backing away too, but this hit is on. There's the deagle shot. Finally does land on the ropz and leaves Searson. On tap, but then
not pulling out his gun. Frozen might just get flashed out here. He's dropped a smoke at a crucial time. Keto runs it. Big entry into this site. Oh, that's unfortunate, though. They could have just taken the site, and that might have been the round, but that Molotov thrown into the corner for Big has slowed them down. They've gone through it with a smoke anyway. karrigan trying to stop the plant. Throws ropz rather dead, killing twistzz and dead in the apartments. And karrigan can't stop the bomb with the plants being full health. If it was Keto, there was a chance, but that's a plant for Big and likely the round. Aggression in B with the flash. tabseN dodges it, but chrisj hits a shot onto CSGO. Wallbang is good as well, and he finishes the job. 2 onto tabseN. frozen still here, and chrisj is not done. He's just lighting up the server. The Scorps be the late lurk. He's in no rush, but karrigan peeks out with a flash and finds him first. Now it's down to frozen in the site.
Oh, there's the first for frozen. Molly pushing him back. Still in with a double. Needs some help from chrisj. What's so close? That looked like it was dead on. Instead,
Nice.
frozen takes matters into his own hands. In the top of banana, chrisj and frozen with 2 Molotovs or 2 incendiaries and a smoke between them. They can slow down this B push, and the amount of utility that is present here in B should be a disaster for Big. frozen mollied out, but still putting up kills, and even though they deal with ropz on the rotate, the numbers at B are dwindling for Big. chrisj, another blinder, and frozen bested through the smoke. All right, tabseN's made it exciting. Now down to the clutch. In the 1v2, what's tabseN going to deliver? Trying to get this bomb down, but karrigan is already wrapping ruins with the shot in the back. It's karrigan.
frozen's trapped between 2 Molotovs. Can he find anywhere to stay alive? No. Oh, that's a nightmare scenario. ropz with a double kills the deep player. twistzz makes it out of apps, but not for long. bmas doubling back, and karrigan is here as well. cysn won't commit with that bomb. 2 on 3. Big slowing it down. And they're split 2-1. Mousesports still without AWP on the B side, but they're going to try and take bmas while they can, and they can't. They look set up for it already, and here they come.
karrigan up here on the boost. frozen needs to draw the attention away. Does get domed by k1to, but there's the response. An attack from chrisj. Through the smoke, brings CSGO down low. tabseN gets the bomb planted. karrigan's making noise as well, so CSGO wises up to the fact that they could be wrapping him, but he does get cancelled out. tabseN only good for 1. It's twistzz left in the clutch. chrisj at the coffins. bmas closing the gap in through CT, but chrisj is not missing right now.
Ready for this either. It's a run down mid on a B rush. The flank will be fast, but chrisj is caught, and the rush is good. karrigan on the back line, spraying away, and the smoke dropped by his teammate. Actually, lose his vision. He's on 8, but he has also got Big trapped in banana. The smoke dropped by frozen as he looks to freeze him in place in this B execute. k1to ducking this shot. Bomb drops, xantares low, and frozen with a final bullet of the spray takes him out of the round. It's a 4 on 2 with a bomb at the feet of Mousesports, and karrigan didn't even need to commit on this flank. CSGO is all that stands, and ropz is walking into him. Big setup, execute smokes into the pit, goes twistzz and dropping on the site. ropz is trapped. bmas needs to help him out as ropz is falling into the site, but they line up for twistzz, and the spray is beautiful. karrigan going through the smoke with a double, and he has made this round possible for Mousesports.
That is a hero push and a half. Should not have got away with 2 ever. This shouldn't be even right now. twistzz did so much. frozen arriving fast from B. Sees the barrel. Surely he saw it. There's k1to out in the open, and he's aware. tabseN followed up onto side of Inferno. Like, it's a very hard map to AWP on.
Yeah.
Especially when you think about how rarely this has actually led to like those plants coming through. Now karrigan trying to get aggressive over towards B. What? k1to opening up with a double. He should not have got away with 2. chrisj is here on the rotate, very, very fast into CT. Big smoking it now, and close for chrisj, but CSGO through the smoke.
50% of CSGO's kills in this game have been through smoke. D-side start for them. Kit on twistzz for that retake. It's a 4-man A setup. Mousesports are charging middle with a flash. Blinds everyone from chrisj, including the enemies. And bmas will capitalize with 3. That is beautiful. twistzz still here, though. That's that quad stack there, ready to play.
And tabseN left back in the site. tabseN doesn't have armor either. CSGO trying to run for cover. chrisj opens up on a tabseN, and CSGO getting some tags off with the scout. chrisj's MP7. I mean, it's big chrisj. What else did you expect? Can he get another through the smoke? Come on, chrisj. Do it to them with the MP7. xantares moving in. chrisj does get shut down, and the nade is good, but ropz back into mid, and now more than ever, we need CSGO to deliver. Strikes 2 off the tally, leaving it all onto frozen. In the clutch, smokes off Moto. CSGO, will he go through it, or will he respect the smoke? It's going to be the latter. They will give frozen the bomb plant. Is that a decision they have to come to regret? frozen trying to go into the apartments, and he gets up without being spotted.
Oh man, he's gonna go all the way around the boiler.
It's a big old flanking through mid. Now 2 players here, Keto and xantares, neither one of them paying this attention just yet. Frozen, here's a footstep, and now he's intrigued. Oh, he's on the flank, and they don't know. Down goes one, and the double. Left onto cxg, the man who made this round look doable, but the molly on the bomb should deny it. Frozen, he's done it, I'm pretty sure. There's no way in hell. He does get the kit, and he had a smoke as well, but the realization just a tiny bit too late. Oh, he's here, aggression in at B, and bmas isn't able to hold them back. xantares needs to stay alive in A, and he can't manage it. Chris, even with a love tap onto Frozen, and it's tabseN and twistzz, the double T's left in this retake. 2 on 3 to try and keep this game going. Up through mid they go. Kit dropped here, tabseN could grab it, but he just moves around it. We'll go back, there you go. Okay, he gets it good. Oh, okay. Smoke getting lined up to try and give them some kind of berth into the site here. They send twistzz in through the apartments. The utility can just delay this though. Frozen even has a smoke that could come down at short side. twistzz smoked off in the apartments as well, and time is running out for Big. They've got to go, and they've got to go now. twistzz with a double, left into the clutch, but hidden is karrigan, and Mousesports take the victory. 2-1. The Mousesports squad get it done. Big, a good start to this series with a victory on Nuke. Close on Dust 2, but here on Inferno, Mousesports absolutely dominate them. Stick around, because we'll be back after the break.